let's talk about the best Thursday night game we have had in quite some time.
It was nice.
Dude, I had a feeling it was going to be a good game. Both defenses were like, we're going to take the night off. We're going to take care. And that was just a good old-fashioned shootout. Kirk Cousins throwing for over 500 yards last night, setting a record, the most in Falcons history. Incredible. Baker Mayfield had himself a good night. Like, this was a really, really fun game to watch.
It was Matt Ryan had it at like 503.
Yeah, I think so.
And just having two Falcons quarterbacks go over 500, that's kind of crazy. Because Will and I were looking it up last night to see how many quarterbacks have thrown for 500, and it's a hard thing to do. I think the last guy who actually did it was Joe Burrow. So, he needed a little overtime to get there, but to get that many passing yards in this passing economy is very impressive, Kirk. Although, he did throw a game-ending interception. It's so funny. Like, if Tampa 1 gets a appropriate face mask penalty, which would have nullified the holding penalty they got,
it would have been field goal range.
Replay that down. Maybe we're talking about a different story. Like, that's how close it is. It's either, God, Kirk Cousins threw a terrible interception. What's wrong with Cousins and the Falcons? Instead, he gets a second chance, gets him in field goal range, and then throws maybe the best pass of his entire life in overtime for that touchdown. Like, that window was this
Hodge.
small.
I thought it was picked. I legit thought it was because exactly. There were both Baker and Cousins had some incredible throws last night. That legitimately just whoop right there.
It was beautiful.
Buccaneers, the face mask, that's annoying. That's a bit of a pain in the ass because it's a clear face mask too. Because I watch all the broadcasts on mute, right? So when they threw the flag and then they showed the replay of the face mask, I was like, oh, okay, so it's a face mask. So this is gonna be on the defense, and they just did the one. And I was like, oh, okay, never mind. We're not calling that right now.
Yeah,
so it's
unfortunate.
Yeah, it's again just consider, and plus again, you just don't want to see that in a game. Which, by the way, we almost made through the entire first quarter with zero accepted, but we only had one. We only had one flag.
I know. Al Michaels was singing their praises and then immediately regretted it. He was like, and now here we go.
Oh, London was cooking last night. Cooking. I know, like, listen, the Buccaneers are definitely missing some pieces on defense, but this was a fun divisional game. And, like, the Saints are still hanging around there. Like, they're still a competitive team. Like, I think you do have a three-way race for the NFC South right now.
Yeah.
The Saints, you got to see a little bit more from, but they just lost to the Falcons. And I was wondering heading into this game, I was like, all right, the Falcons' offense was not good. Not good at all on Sunday. But Younghoe Koo is great. What happens? Younghoe Koo misses 2 attempts right in the very beginning, and then the offense is on fire.
This ain't your daddy's Falcons, kids.
Woo!
Look at what Atlanta's doing. The win probability in the other team's favor, and Atlanta is somehow finding ways to win games.
Look at that.
The curse is over, guys. You have successfully ended your 28-3 curse, I believe. I fully believe.
Buy an iron plate from a bench press. Put that curse wheel down there. There you go. All right.
I have that, bruh.
Perna's like, I got a 50-pounder.
Although 25, when you got a weighted, it's a little much.
Hey, listen, the Falcons are trying. And now, like, it's super exciting because how do you feel about either of these teams after this game? Because, like, I don't think much has changed for me in terms of, like, I think that they're competitive. This was a bigger win for the Falcons, I think. Like, going in there, especially after kind of an inept offense on Sunday, and to go in and have the game that they did, throw over 500 yards, like, you're crushing it. Oh, yeah. Kirk Cousins having himself a time.
Yeah, and he does like it. He said it again. He said it again.
I love it.
Yeah, just look at that. Just
dude.
Falcons fans, you've earned it. You've earned it.
Threw the ball 58 freaking times.
Yeah. Now imagine, Tom,
Circle. Sure.
if the Falcons had a pass rush to go with this. Imagine if they say drafted, I don't know, Jared Verse. Woo! We'd be like, this team is ready to cook.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, there's a problem on defense, but maybe Kirk can keep them above. I was offered a trade deal in fantasy for Xavier Worthy. Oh, smart, Luke. Very smart. Very smart. Yeah, the Chiefs got, the Saints on Monday night? Is that Monday night?
Oh, yeah, it's Monday Night Football.
Mm.
Yep.